Greetings, everybody. Welcome. I am Christelle, the Earthen Hollow. Today, I am coming to do some observation work or some work with the trees, okay? With the trees, okay? And I have this one particular tree that is here on my property. I do have other trees as well that are further down that way. However, I'm going to stay focused in this general area in making contact with the tree. First, I'm going to go and move that rubbish that I can move from the tree. Wait a minute. I don't want my tripod, my little thing to fall. Oh, it's going to fall anyway. The ground is uneven. I have no idea where we are. I'm going to move what I can. So first, what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to stand here for a little bit, and I'm going to just observe the tree in its fullness. Once I observe the tree in its fullness for a few, then I'm going to go and approach the tree. Excuse me. When I go to approach the tree, I'm going to touch the tree with my hands, and I'm going to hold my hands there on the tree for a few minutes. Then once I touch the tree for a few minutes, then I'm just going to pull back from the tree just a little bit and still keep my energy sources, which is my hands, outward. And then once I do that, I'm going to focus on the energy, to feel the energy through my hands. Once I do that for a few minutes, then I'm going to touch the tree again. And then I'm going to close my eyes to see what images or what it is that wants to download, or what visions wants to be shown to me. So let's get you in a better position, and then I'm going to start the process and how to connect with the trees. People may think you're crazy or insane, doing these type of things, but these things are very good, not only for your grounding, but also connecting and receiving ancient information, okay? Or just general information, because trees are connected to the mycelium, okay? I'm kind of going to go where this wooden, well, it looks like sand. I don't know what that is. Maybe concrete. I don't know. But I'm going to kind of come to this area. So I want to kind of just let you see the process, I guess, from this angle here. So I want to get as close as I can. You can also see me observe the tree. give reverence, give thanks, even if you don't receive anything right then and there, okay? Because sometimes we be resistant or uptight, okay? Sometimes when you go after you connect with the tree and you're just walking through your observation, through observing the tree will let you know when the information comes to you later in the day or in a meditation or while you're sleeping, the tree is going to reveal itself. That is one of the reasons why it's important to observe the tree first. And while you're observing the tree and your eyes are locked on the tree, this is the time when you set your intentions. Okay, tree, I don't know your name, but I am coming to approach you, okay? To communicate with you, to receive information for a situation that you may have in your life, for whatever it is that you just may be willing and, accepting to come and filter through you that just may want to be told to you that can still be beneficial to you. And, so observation is very important. And then, when you go to approach, you still set the intentions again to touch, to receive information. You can also introduce yourself, greetings. I'm Christelle, the Earth and Hollow. It's about reverence as well. But I noticed that when I was observing, after the observation, and I placed my hands on the tree, and then I pulled my energy back to feel the energy force of the tree, I noticed that I witnessed a lot of different types of ants started coming, big carpentry ants, and even the reddish orange ants started coming out when I was touching it. I mean, not touching it, but when I was at a distance and feeling the energy. And so I kind of waited and I just kind of spoke from within to the tree, like, okay, you have an ant hill, an ant mound or something around you. That's why those ants came out, while I was feeling the energy. And so I said to the tree internally, I said, well, can you have the ants move to the other side, because I'm not comfortable to put my hands back on the tree with them running around. So of course then, with the knowing that the ants were there in my mind, even though the tree did those, they went the other side, and you saw when I put my hands back on the tree, within my mind I still knew those ants were there. So that's part of our earthly 3D programming and being this flesh. But I still had to hold myself still in it. And the images that I started seeing, it wasn't really what I was seeing. I just observed that the sun started coming out and shining brightly upon me, right? And then I was hearing new life to be born. And I said, well, that's not coming out of me, talking about my womb, right? And they said, no, this is new life within projects, within prosperity, within love. And I said, oh, okay. And then once I received, then you saw me pull my hands and gave thanks and everything. So when you do both of your hands, you also give the tree the energy that it needs from your vessel. And then the tree feeds you through the left hand, okay? You give. It's a actual mineral, iron, magnesium, something. There's some type of exchange when we touch the tree that they need, that they get. I don't know the specifics. That's something that you can do in your own research. But I just thought I would share this moment with the collective, for those that are interested and really wanting to know how to connect with the trees, okay, to get and receive certain information. And pretty much even the water, is the same thing, especially like the oceans or the lakes or the rivers. You can go and do the same process as well. And I think that is pretty much all I have for today at this moment, should I say, in how to connect with the trees. And until next time, you can do this anywhere, but wherever you are, find the biggest tree, okay? Find the biggest tree. And until next time, I'm Christelle, the Earth and Hollow. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.